Hello, my name is Adrienne Ortiz, and I am a graduate student here at Lamar University, and I will be sharing my assignment 2 with you for my course of 5318. So this STEAM summer camp course I am creating will utilize the student-centered approach as well as blended learning instruction. It will also facilitate both teacher-led instruction with student-led activities and reflective assessments. This course relies strongly on student collaboration and the ability to work well with others. My main goal for this course is for students to become immersed in STEAM learning while using collaboration and investigation to solve real-world problems. Throughout this course, students will be evaluated by their pre-assessments, their contributions to their collaborative environment, and post-assessments. And since this is a STEAM summer camp, there will be, like I said, no official grades, but will be formally assessed. So right away, we have our Welcome and Start Here tab. So my introduction or Start Here module allows my students to get an understanding on what to expect throughout this course. Students will immediately get an understanding that this is a STEM camp where collaboration and investigation are key components to the program. Students are also able to understand the course expectations. I have provided contact information, the syllabus, as well as if you have any questions, please ask me always, and I will provide that feedback and answer any questions or concerns that they may have. So students will have opportunities to approach me with any problems face to face, since we will be, this is a mix of blended instruction as well as in person. So depending on the week, we will be meeting 1 to 2 days a week in person at our home campus. And all the rest will be on Zoom conference calls. So my introduction and start here will address all the support that students will need and that they may face. So in this STEAM summer camp, I will facilitate both student-centered and teacher-led activities. So as the instructor, I take on many different roles, such as the presenter, I'm the facilitator, coach, and mentor to ensure that students are actively participating and collaborating. This program will use a use of blending learning instructional approach that combines both face-to-face and virtual instruction. So this is a 3-week summer camp, meeting Monday through Friday, either online or in person. So out of 15 days, 9 of them will be online and 6 of them will be in person. On the first day of our in our course, we will go over expectations as well as all the assignments or materials in the Start Here, our welcome module. So I will introduce myself to my students and then go to breakout rooms for icebreaker activities and just kind of getting to know each other since it is summertime. And since this is a STEAM camp, it'll be made up of students from my campus. Students will be familiar with one another already, but sometimes in the summer it can get kind of weird. So we're just going to reintroduce ourselves from the very, very beginning. In the throughout this course, students will be assigned roles, and that will better assist the collaboration opportunities that we will see. In the reflection pieces, they will share their duties, what their assigned roles are, and how they, again, contribute to themselves and what they can do better. So looking at the Welcome and Start Here module, I have my course syllabus. So this is a 3-week summer camp. We'll meet Monday through Friday, depending on the week. And we will meet 1 to 2 times in person at our home campus, which is Cedar Valley, and the rest of them will be online. I also included briefly week 1, the days we'll meet in person. So week 1, we will meet Thursday in person. Week 2, we will meet Tuesday and Thursday. And week 3, we'll meet in person Tuesday and Thursday as well. Also, I wanted to briefly say, if you have any questions, please fill out this Google Forms located in the Welcome section. I also provided my contact information. I think it would be really beneficial if students, since we are emphasizing on collaboration is important for me to be informed when students are not able to be present, just to contact me, of course, and that can be by email, that can be by Google Form, as well as if it's in person, we do have someone working the front office, so we are able to have parents or guardians call the campus, and we will take care and relay that information. So immediately on our course syllabus as well, students are met with their student learning expectations and what they're expected to do, which is work collaboratively with others, use equipment for investigative purposes only, and reflect on one's contributions to others, and provide self-reflections as well. I also included our course materials, which is every student is assigned an iPad. And if they are, when we are working virtually, some reputable Wi-Fi and a notebook and something to write with. And I also included a little bit about me and how I'll be their instructor throughout this summer camp. And I'm very excited to share my love of STEAM learning, to watch every one of you dig deep into solving real world problems. So I think that is a big deal when we're having our students be involved in our community, because they're able to solve these real world problems, as well as see different careers that they are able to do and obtain these to better help our community and our world. I also included my contact information here again, as stated in the syllabus. I also included an introduction into STEAM camp, the days that we will be meeting, and our times. It is stated that we will be meeting our STEAM camp will be half days, and they have previously in our district done half days for summer camps as well. So we will be doing meeting from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. as well. I also included an outline of our course schedule for students and parents to be able to look at and understand what we are doing day to day. As well as if they have any questions, I included a Google form, questions, concerns, if they would like feedback, and I will get back to them. I'm pretty quick on getting back to and answering my emails, so that shouldn't be any issues. So we're digging deep into our week 1, which our unit is learning about oil spills in our natural environment. So in week 1, this is our first day of STEAM camp. We'll review our camp expectations, our syllabus, and understanding our collaborative groups for week 1. And it's important to note these collaborative groups will change out week to week. So they will have new group members and new roles each week. So I added right here our quizzes, which is going to be our pre-assessment to give us some background knowledge on what they already know about ecosystems, since our focus is oil spills in underwater ecosystems. And also include this PowerPoint that I will go through with them, investigating oil spills, and looking at our unit vocabulary, understanding what each of these words mean to clear up any misconceptions that they may have. Time for our pre-assessment here, and that is how we will conduct day 1. Day 2 will include where we'll learn about what makes a healthy ecosystem, and students will work in collaborative groups to design a healthy underwater ecosystem. Emphasis on the underwater ecosystem, so making that connection to oil spills in our oceans and freshwater. So we have our campus does Generation Genius, and this is a great program to use for students because it makes those real world connections. And again, looking through our Tuesday of our STEAM camp PowerPoint. And on Wednesday, we'll be getting an introduction into our oil spills assignment and learn about how oil spills have a negative impact on our water ecosystems and how it impacts our sea animals. And we'll watch a little video, and you will get, although it is very sad, it is, again, real world, and students will be provided with the materials that they will see for tomorrow's experiment, and this is what they will be provided with. Again, our PowerPoint on how it will be conducted on Wednesday. And on Thursday is the day that we will meet in person as per our syllabus, and it is experiment day. We'll be meeting in the cafeteria at 8 a.m. where students will be given those materials and how they'll work in collaborative groups to use those materials to soak up oil that is in our water. And lastly, To end our first week of oil spills, we will present our findings and how we contributed to our groups. Students will be met with a post-assessment as well as a Padlet. And this is a reflective Padlet. So what role were they assigned? How do I support my group members? What is something that I can do differently? It doesn't have to, again, have emphasis on, doesn't have to be negative. It can also be a positive as a good way to contribute to your members. And what are 2 things that we or they learned in week 1? And that concludes our first week of our STEAM camp. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening.